Oh, I should move my mic. Uh, why am I hearing myself? Hold on. Computer, where are you making a double me from? Oh, it would be from that tab. Okay, stop making noise, thank you. Hi, hello, hi. Uh, is the music not... Did I pause the music? It should be playing. There we go. And switch over to this screen. Hi, hello, hi. It is been a little bit. I didn't stream last week what like I had wanted to, mostly because I was doing a con, so I figured I probably wouldn't. So I thought I might as well do it today a little bit. Oh, big stretch. Forgive my crackling bones. Where did I put my pen? Here it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna be working on some of these Touhou standees that I've been picking at off and on. Let me show my... these are two of the ones I'd finished that I'm pretty sure I showed off on Tumblr, but I probably forgot to post them on other places because I tend to do that. I have a little Moko over here that I want to do. And then a Satori here. Oh, get back in your place. Uh, Satori. I also have a few more I want to try and get done, hopefully, in the next few weeks. Also, hello, Clancy. Hi, 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 hi. Um, yeah, I want to try and get a couple of these done in the next couple of weeks so I can make sure I order them before I need them for big, cool Toho Fest. Finishing up the Satori here. I'm also just doing some of the line coloring because I pretty much finished all of her other coloring earlier today. And also very appropriately, I'm throwing on some Toho beats. I think it's mostly Shibayan Records. I can speak. I can say words. I'm capable of that. So doing her lines here, and then I have to also make a little base, which actually I can show them on this. Oop. Where all the little bases are supposed to be the yokai that they are inspired by. So Mayumi over here has her little Haniwa self. And Itori here has a little kappa. So Satori likewise will have like a little wrong layer, a little Satori eye thing that she's standing on. But it's also just gonna have like her a few of her general features. So it's just gonna be a mix between her eye here and eye or head here. Okay, that is the correct layer. That is not the correct brush. That is the correct brush. Wait. Yeah, that's the correct brush. Oh yeah, also sorry if there's like a little bit of background noise, because I got some laundry running. Also got the fans on, because it's been a little bit toasty. Oh shit, hello Frono. Hi Frono, what's good? How's it hanging? Oh hi Peachy! Yo, what's good? I did not realize you guys were having stream. Oh fuck, Jenna, hello. I hope you guys were having a good time. Sniling at me, how dare you? Hello, Sunny. Hi, hi, Frono. I hope you're all doing very well. I'm working on some little standees right now. For Touhou Fest that I'm doing in June. So I'm making all the little, well, not all of them, because there's well over a couple hundred Touhoos. But I'm doing a couple of the ones that I wanted to make some fun designs for. Actually, I could show a little of the kind of design document I made. Because I didn't go with their standard designs. I tried to make something that's like a little bit more, uh, I guess unique, a little bit, a smidgen. Let me see if I can work OBS to do magic. Oh god, I have so many folders. Window, share, where is Milanote? There you are. Well, let me just like get small, get small. Okay, that looks good enough. Um, yeah, this is like a little design. Well, fuck. Okay, go back to the other screen. Oh god, that looks worse. Okay, let me fit this properly to the screen. Don't worry about technical difficulties. This is a normal part of the process. Lock. Why can I not select you? Oh wait, that's because I unlocked the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. uh, good enough. Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I made a little design document of like, oh hey, these are some stuff of the original design that I want to add in. Oh, you drew some Emerson! Yay! Yay! I love him. I love that old man. That silly old guy. Oh yeah. I took a little bit from like their regular designs, a few different iterations. And then for Satori specifically, and this Koishi I did for something else. I wanted to do some Yami Kawaii inspiration, so they have like little bandages and a little bit different kind of like style of socks and shoes and like little spats. And then also a little bit of small differences that you can probably see better with her inner full color, where she has a lot more like plain-ish bandages, like very regular and standard, while the Koishi over here that I made, she has like more poppy and colorful details, and like a little eye patch that has like her like a little eye there. And Satori herself having the other eye, her opposite eye closed. So I thought that would be very fun to do with some of the design. Uh, and then also did like these other ones I have here were a little bit similar, like Nitori over here. She has like more aquatic features and she is a kapapa. Um and then Mayumi Haniwa, she normally doesn't have like the black sclera, but I wanted to be more like, oh hey, her eyes are like kind of hollow because she's supposed to be a Haniwa. Also like making her body type a lot more like tall and sturdy as opposed to like this would be closer, Satori would be closer to like normal Toho proportions. Yeah, just small stuff like that. Turned out really cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like doing fun little designed details and interpretations. I've been doing a lot more of that of late, which is very fun. It gives me an excuse to do more, like, not just like, oh hey, here's design thing, copy A to B of how this thing looks, or else you will explode. It kind of lets you be a little more like loose with what you're going for, so it's fun. Honestly, fun to put your own spin on things. Yeah, it's also gives it a little bit of a unique touch because it's not part of the standard. It's like when you have a uniform and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna wear some buttons on like my blazer and be a little fancy, kind of like that. And for this, let me grab your skirt bottom here to change the color. It's a little bit too light to notice that there is a separation between the ruffles. Okay, we love a little shine on personality. Thank you. Saturate. There we go. That's more distinct. Still also got a little of shoe area. A little darker. A little bit more purple. A little purple. Yes, that looks good. Mm-hmm. Oh, right, this, I wanna erase the little line here so I can do that with a different layer of making it still a little pink but darker. And then I have to get the other arm. Talking through my process a bit, as this was something I was working on a bit earlier today, but then I wanted to go out, get some fresh air, go by the lake, get some nice burger, then came back home. It was surprisingly very nice out. The last few days, it's been absurdly hot, and I've been dying, so it was very nice. Go get vitamin D. Oh yeah, no, for sure, because, actually, you know, I have been leaving the house a little more. Usually not as much, but been going to places, and it has been nice. And then next week I also get to go to, well, okay, originally I thought what I was gonna do this weekend was go to a convention and then just to go check out a friend who's doing a cool thing at the convention, and then another one this next weekend, but I got the dates wrong. So instead next week I get to go to two conventions because friend is having like a panel that they're doing at towards like the end of the night, but the other convention we're mostly just going for Artist Alley and to say hi to like one person, well, one or two, because I know some people that will be there. So I'll be like, hi, how's it going? I'm taking goods from you and then giving you money. We also went to that con last year and it was really nice. Yeah, no, like, I goofed up the dates, but it's fine. It kind of works out anyway. My recompense is I'm going to be doing the driving. That's fine. I probably would have been more sad if it's like, oh no, we have to pick one or the other, and then just explode. But that did not happen, so I get to remain intact. It's a little bit. I want you a little bit darker to be Okay, that works. And then your sweater also needs a bit of line color. Well, less sweater and more specifically, cardigan is what I was going for here, since it's a very like cozy type of wear that you'd see in Yamikawa. Because like I think more specifically, her original one is like it's not really as distinct of being more like cardigan or like proper sweater, depending on the iteration of her. Alright, and let's start getting your hair. I want that to be more purple for the line a little bit. Just a smidge. Not you. Oh no, I forgot your nose. Get over here. There you go. Actually, I want you darker. Yeah, okay. Let's get your funny little noodle. The noodle that sees really, really well. Oh yeah, and actually specifically this Satori Sendi is actually potentially going to be a, dual type of, sort of like a joint, uh, thing, because, the person I'm gonna be tabling with is also doing a koishi. And I think we might try and do like a little fun ribbon thing where I make a Koishi one if someone gets the Satori standee, and then they make a Satori ribbon if they get the Koishi standee. There's a potential thing we may do. We already did like a very fun joint one where it's let me see if I can find it. Where I drew part of it, they drew the other, and it was just Marissa and Reimu just having like a little kissy and saying love wins, but like a very silly one. Ah, oh, fuck, where is it? Because we were looking at it recently. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong chat. Brr. Because I just got it printed too. Oh wait, I can probably find this easier on a phone. I wish Discord had like the little the desktop version had like the little gallery thing you can look in where it's like, oh hey, I can see all the photos that were posted instead of having to manually like go down and search them all. Wait, is that it? Yeah, there it is. I also have like one of the ribbons that they had done. How the how do I put it on? Oh wait, I have what is probably a genius idea. I where's button? I copy and then I paste. Again, let me just like here get. Okay, hold on. Let me move this up. There we go. Yeah, that's the I drew the Marisa. They did Gremu, and then there's just the a very nice little Cyrano here. This is very fun. So yeah, looking forward to doing some of the ribbons there, because we did go to Touhou Fest for last year. We were just attending regularly. Um, and we started hitting up like all the vendors just to start getting ribbons after a certain point. Because me and the sheep were like, oh hey, let's see who can get a longer like roll of them. And it got to the point where after the weekend they were like touching the floor and we had to like pick them up and throw them over our shoulder just to walk around, or else they would get like dirty. Probably didn't help that one of them was just like a long, like it was like a very long rectangular one that was like one of Reimu's like prayer slips. So that definitely helped in that quite a bit, but there was still a lot there. So also hoping by doing like some silly ribbons that will also get people in such a competitive spirit and see how long and stupid they can get their ribbon rolls. I don't think that Toho Fest is like exactly like a dedicated ribbon con. Like I know that's a thing in some places. But it certainly felt like it because you're just seeing people walk around with like crazy long rolls just from getting ribbons from different booths. It was very fun. Mm, fix your hair there. Uh, is the ribbon stuff a newer con thing? I feel like I've only seen those popping up recently. I've only noticed them in like the last few years, like post COVID, really, because I don't remember them before that. Oh, hello.
Did you not hear me walk up?
No, I did. I like it's like I was just like, oh, hello. How pleasant to see you. Hi. I'm being leaned on by a sheep who has unplugged my headset.
Uh huh.
How dare you? Okay, it's back. I have ears again.
When you set up multiple streams and I can watch this on YouTube, I'll be here more consistently.
I'll figure out how to do that later because I most like for like the first few I wanted to mostly test that I could use Twitch and figure out how that works. I'll be able to probably set that up sometime. Took my fucking years. No more years for
Yo,
me.
it's song o'clock.
Oh yeah, because I put the little Yisung clip on the thing. Ah, you're trying to bite my finger off. Hi. Oh, no biting of the arm. I'm spared for a day, perhaps. And off they go. spared for now. It's only a matter of time. Computer, show me the reference image I was looking at so I could color Satori over here. Um. Okay, yes, our little things here are a dark color, but I'll probably do like a little dark bluish of them using that. And a little bit lighter. A little bit darker. Good. I love how sometimes coloring is just a little game of hot and cold due to the particular way I like to do it. And get like this little bit there. Uh, for you as well. We'll go over the wrong thing. We'll go over that again to make it a little darker, but this is just easy, so I don't have to go like, I gotta go around this bit and that bit, and it's fine. We'll fix it. Okay. And then a little bit dark, a little bit purple. And then a little bit dark, a little bit more purple. Alright. Grab you for this little part to be all over here. Okay, let me clean these up here. They're a little bit, just a little bit unclean, a little bit rough. There's always the small details that no one else will probably notice, but I will, so that's, and it will upset me, so I have to make sure it is not going to upset me, because it is a thing that gets printed. And then I will look at it and start screaming. I will be told, oh no, it looks fine. But it doesn't. It'll drive me crazy. Okay. So now I go with a layer under to just like, I take this darker purple. And then start doing, actually I want this a little darker. A little more purple, a little more saturated, a little lighter. More. A little less purple. Light. Okay, that's good. A little more pastel-y looking. I understand so much. It is the worst kind of perfectionism. But it's fine. Sometimes you figure out, okay, this is good enough, and then you make yourself stop screaming. It is what I feel is probably the most important thing you could ever learn as an artist, is when to be like, yeah, that's fine enough. But that is easier said than done. That's fine, though. Um, for the legs, actually. More for, like, this. Actually, let me get some of the yellow bit in here too. Oh wait, that is not the one that grabs things. That is the one that takes away things. Right? Let's change you to be more red. Like later. I'll also have to change that on the noodle too. That's okay. Keep you purple. Oh, hi, Elu. Also, your whole setup looks amazing. I love the hand movements, and there's even a little screen in front of your guy. Yeah, I I spent like a while setting this up. Like, I've been setting this up since like well into last year. The point is, I took way too long on working on this because it was essentially like fine for like even before the year started, but I was just like, I'll figure out a good time to stream later, and then I was just like, oh wait, there's never like, yeah, it's good enough. Just sometimes you just gotta go like, yeah, okay, I'll just do it. It's not like I have to like set aside everything in my day. Uh, is just brainworms. So I was just like, oh hey, I will make myself try and stream reasonably at least like once on the weekends to the best of my ability, unless I'm like busy with other stuff. It's working out so far. It was very nice and chill. So it was super cute. Thank you. There's like other dumb stuff I want to do for the setup. Like, I also have to like figure out something with the music thing because for some silly reason I decided to put it on top of where like things also get announced. So I actually, you know what? I could probably fix this right now. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh god. Yeah, you can see all the layers of things that I have behind all the things. Okay, so that's the music one. Uh, okay, that's one for the alerts. What if I... Filters. Oh wait, that's for text alerts. Go away. I need the one for overlay. Wait, not overlay. Music. There we go. Drag you over here. Remove this. Yeah, remove that. Where are my filters? I think it would be color key. Oh wait, did music stop? Music come back. Oh. Uh, that just controls speed, opacity. Yeah. You know what? That's good enough. So hopefully you should actually be able to see the little text alerts when they show up of like, oh hey, someone followed, blah 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 blah. You probably at least saw like the little background thing earlier where a train comes through. I think that was set up with, I want to say, stream elements. I think I use that. It's either Streamlabs or Stream Elements. I forget what the thing is. I like doing silly dumb tech stuff for streams because I think it's fun. Earlier I was actually setting up or helping to set up the sheep's little like stream stuff because yesterday they started doing like hand cam stuff for the gunpla builds they like doing. But they also wanted a thing for music to scroll, but they use a different music app than the one I'm using right now, so I had to help them find another one to set up. And then they spent like an hour just messing with Python to so they could show when a thing is playing with a on or off thing for like the pause and play button on the stream. It was very fun. They're very dedicated for such things. Do. Is there a little critter running in the back too? It's so cute. Yeah, actually, I don't even think I mentioned this before last time I streamed, but if you scroll down to the description of the stream thing, you can see a little stream avatar thing that you can set up so you have your own little guy back there. Let me... Uh... Ah. Uh... That's not it. Oh, okay, there you go. So you can see your little guys. I can also, if I so wish to, I could like start throwing them around and go like, woo, woo, woo. Oh yeah, and you also like talk while you're like saying words. Toss me into the sun, all right. Woo. But I liked having them in the background there, so it's like, oh hey, you're at the station. A little behind the scenes of my silly things that I've put together. And make sure I turned all those on. Okay. I thought it was just a very silly, fun thing that is like also slightly interactable that people can do. Of like, oh hey, look me, there's my little guy. I'm in the station. That's so cool. Thank you. I don't know. I just like doing silly such things like that. If it's not already evidenced by like some of the merch stuff I made of like, oh hey, I want it to be like kind of interactable, like the little Pokewalker thing I made. Where it's like, I want you to be able to like play and shake this thing around and be silly with it. Whimsy is life. This is so fucking true. So true. If God takes my whimsy, I am simply killing God. That's all there's gotta be to it. They'll become the Japanese RPG protagonist and do as is tradition. Let's color in some noodle. Uh, too much red. Capture God in a ball. That too. That's also a thing you can do. And then you can make him do silly things like put him in a fashion contest. I'm sure God will enjoy the fashion contest. Love your merch. Hold on. I need to move things around on my screen so I can read chat. I need to rearrange how I set it up, but I'll do that later. Ba 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 ba. Love your merch stuff. So I'm shaking the brain juice. Oh yeah, I sent you the little brain juice thing with Carmen on it. I'm glad you enjoy. Have JRPGs taught us nothing? We must destroy the deities. This is true. You got a problem? Go kill God. Or some other, like, large such entity that is like, oh hey, I became God, I guess. And it's like, alright, well, we gotta kill you now. You're causing problems. Kill or eat. Wait, I can just like, what am I doing? Sometimes I just want to color by hand, I suppose. It feeds something within the brain. Oh, Aloe, cool, you went to a film fest. Hell yeah. Mm, it's a little bit needs to be cleaned up. It's always the sleeves. It's because there's a lot of things on the sleeves, but it's fine. It's actually watching your stream recording, but decided to hop on here for a little bit. Oh! Oh yeah, oh yeah, I did see like the little thing from earlier. I didn't know if you were still streaming. That I think I had looked and you weren't, but like the fucking Undertale, not Undertale, Deltarune. I hope you're having fun with Deltarune. Just finished Mike battle. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. The Deltarune horrors, my favorite. The horrors that are both silly and terrifying and make me feel scared and afeared. I have theories. Ooh, I would certainly love to hear theories because Deltarune is like big fun theory thing of like, oh hey, there's like 50 directions this could go and we have no fucking idea. As far as me watching Sunny, I mean, just finished Mike. Oh, I see, I see, I see. The Mike battle is very fun. First time playing it, I was just like pointing and screaming at like the cats. Fun mechanics, very. Uh, oh yeah, and also that reminds me, the Jack and Steen fight is also very, very fun. I really like doing that one too. I'll have to go back and peep those later. Oh, not that far yet? Okay. Hey, shh, 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 shh. You hear nothing, you hear nothing. Mike isn't Mike just from his dialogue. My ADHD whispers. Right, there was something with your eyes that I was going to do. Probably tomorrow while I'm doing day work, I will probably go back and listen to streams. While I look at the numbers on the sheets and the numbers start screaming. Actually, you're fine being purple. Remain purple, as you are. You, however, need to be a little different. Be a little distinct. I think that works. Oh, stop going in other such crazy ways. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to do your dumb little fucking cheek blushies. How could I forget? How could I forget? So we're just gonna get big, big. Yeah, that's good enough. Big brush. The important blushies. I would have been put to the stake had I forgotten. And erase those. Nope, get small. Whoop, too much. And then adjust the color just a little bit. Just a little bit. I want you a little more orange and light. There we go. Mm? Oh, wait. Let me get your tiny little hearts on your jacket to do some nice highlights to them. Oh, wait. You're locked. That's why you're not making color happen. There you go. Mm. Oh, yeah, your face should be more colored in. Actually, let me double check that I'm being consistent with the style of other thing that I've done in this set. Okay, so I don't need to do that actually. Yeah, that's fine. Go away, Mayumi. Actually, come back because I need to grab something from you. Uh, Duplicate this. Bring it to Satori's thing. Ignite you. Put things into layers so that they are in layers. Because now I need to, I think she's fine enough, because I think I need to now make your base. Oh no, wait, I forgot something important, foolish me. I need to do another layer, because on these, I also did a thing where some of the, things in between have like a little bit of white line to help separate things a little more visually. Remembering my methods. Because I also made those two like earlier last month, so it's been a little minute since I've gone back to these. Consistency. So I want to do a little thing to separate the noodle from, at least the backdrop parts of the noodle from everything else. And do the same over here. See the little loop you do around for the arm there. Make that a little more distinct. Cleaning up a little bit more here. Oh, wait, your thing's a little messy here, madame. You need a little more cleanup here. Okay, that's better. Um, and then I also have to separate the parts where I did like the little, like, white low opacity overlay thing. So that's also like a little point of separation. Visual separation more so. Because you want to see the nice big shapes and silhouettes. Because that's good design. Make that like one big shape, maybe? No. I don't like how there's like a little thing there. I don't much care for that. That's okay, that's fine. And separate the shoulder here a little bit, I think. Yeah. Hopping off, friends. Gotta keep watching Sunny's Hope you have a good night. Characters looking super cute, Glad. Thank you. Have a good time. Enjoy chapter 4 of Deltarune to Sunny as well.
Oh, I didn't realize there were people in chat because I was looking over there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's over on this side because I forgot to set up that thing and I don't feel like messing with it.
Oh, damn, chat's hopping.
Yeah, we got some buddies.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Hello, everybody. I'm pretty sure all of you know who I am.
Yeah.
At least tangentially.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Peachy, there's Sunny, there's Alu. Clancy was also up there a little bit. Yeah, Alu's gonna go watch a thing. Hi. What are you doing? Are you trying to bite me? Or are you just like having like a power shutdown? You go do 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 do. Ah! I'm here, I'm just locked in on work. Oh hell yeah, lock in. Hello. Hello, dear sheep, can I help you? What are you doing? Do not bite! Do not bite! I will pinch you! I will pinch you! Oh, I'm like sliding off my chair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, don't worry. I'm being tormented. Oh, also I should get up and stretch a little bit. If you've been sitting for 5 million years, you should also get up and stretch a little bit. Perhaps also go get some water. Hydrate. Before you dehydrate! Oh, hello. Hi. What are you doing? Oh, what the fuck? Why did you put a Dr. Pepper down my pants? I don't even want a Dr. Pepper.
Huh?
I don't even want a Dr. Pepper. I had soda earlier. No. No. You're a menace to society. Take your fucking Dr. Pepper. Okay. I have a Dr. Pepper now. I'm not gonna drink it. Because I don't want too much sugar. Events are happening. Events are always happening. Such as the way of events. Dr. PBs. What? Whoa. Oh no, I'm knocking things over. Okay. But yes, make sure you also take breaks as needed if breaks are needed. Because burnout is no good with anything you're doing. Be it drawing, video games, other such crafts and hobbies. Also, water, good. Yummy. I hear you telling me to stretch and I silently keep shrimping. Unshrimp now! Unshrimp now! I actually had to get I have a little Usagi plush from Chikawa that I got to I have him right here where I just like put him in front of me and he's made to like help you stop shrimping. He kind of works, but I have to like sit very close up to my desk to do that, which is kind of good because I can actually lean back a little bit more comfortably. But my usual habit is to like for some reason have my chair out as far out as I can. Oh, you have a pink money one of those? Oh, hell yeah. I got this little guy over in I think he was over at the no, it wasn't the Daiso. It was one of the shops that's like in Edgewater where like the big like oh, sorry. Where they have just like a big East Asian center there with a bunch of stores. And they had this guy and I was like, "Oh, he's perfect." Need a proper iPad stand for my desk. Um, I mean, hey, if you're powerful enough, anything can be a stand. For especially in my younger years of not actually having a desk, I just used a stack of books because I had a lot of textbooks, so I just used that and put my like tablet on there, and that was good enough. Actually, would sit a lot straighter then too, but sitting on the floor on pillows was not very comfy. Right, I was giving you lines. Between your lines. Between the lines. Ah, fuck, what was that show? Like the small, like, kids show Between the Lions, like, where they had the lions in the library. I remember that a bit fondly, because I think it was that and, like, Bear in the Big Blue House. Or, like, shows that I liked that had, like, puppets. Much like the Muppets, but different puppets. It was Between the Lions, yeah. I remember that being a fun one. We need more shows with puppets. Mostly because puppetry is very fun and cool. I think this would solve things this would improve things somewhat. Just in general. Sorry, sorry, hands haunts me, no! Puppets. I think it was like a good few months back. I think probably around like November, but someone I know had like a few people over their house and they just made sock puppets, for the hell of it. And it was really fucking fun just to see them posting pictures of it. And they also had like various different designs where one of them was just like big and had big like lipstick felt things. Another one had like silly string hair. Very fun and simple form of creativity to just have fun. I don't remember. I do not actually remember him that well. Let me see if I can find a picture of him and then see if that brings back any memories and or trauma. RT Smarty Pants. Oh! Yes, okay, I remember this fucker. I did not like this guy. I didn't like his fucking peanut-shaped head. I like the rabbit, though. I didn't like him. Sucker. Uh, how the mud reason. Don't hold message. Hold on. How the fuck? Auto mod, you stop that. I don't know how to. I need to actually look at how to set up the things. I'm about to send you a thing. Oh no, I'm scared. Take the song. Oh. Oh, I remember this song! Oh god, I'm having an experience looking at this again. I need to stop looking. It's traumatizing to you. Yeah, no, you brought the memories back. Thank you. Thank you for this piece of memory. Oh my fucking, I have not thought about this fucking guy in years. I did not like his ass. There's like a couple of like very specific things from like various child media of my time that I don't know why, like there's just like some shit where it's like I see this one character and I don't want to watch it. Hello. Oh wait, fuck, get out of here. Get out of here, you butt. How the fuck do I where are buttons? There you go. Get out of here. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. It's also the thing I've noticed, in comparison to streaming on YouTube versus Twitch, that I notice Twitch has a lot more like bots showing up frequently. Uh, on YouTube it does happen occasionally, but not as much from what I've seen. But also I think on YouTube sometimes you get people who are like, what's the word? Like they're usually like role playing a character that show up. And like sometimes it's funny, but then sometimes I'm like, eh. Twitch have always been bad with bots. Yeah, I think on YouTube also it used to be a lot more common to get them, but I have barely seen them as much. I should figure out the dual streaming thing, probably for next time, maybe if I have time this week. I'll play around with that. I know it's not difficult, but it's I have to look at it, and brain sometimes is like, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at other things and pretty colors. Lately, the pretty colors I've been engaged by are Mugenics and Vampire Survivors, because I was like, oh hey, I got Mugenics from a friend for birthday, and then Vampire Survivors has been in my library. I should touch those. And then that was a horrible decision. As in, it was a great decision. Yes, I love Mugenics. Yeah. You talking about it got me wanting to play it, because I was like, oh yeah, someone did get me that. I should play that to try and get through my library of too many games more. Evil smile. That is also a thing this year I've been trying to do a bit more, is actually play games that I have. Uh because usually I'm very bad about that because I'm like, oh, I have to go work on things, and then I start burning out, and then I'm like, I feel guilty if I play a video game because I should be working on things, but I've been trying to be like, no, it's okay to go play video games. You can play video games. And I got a fuck, what is it? I got a Hobonichi journal, which is oh, let me get a sippy. It's journal by the company that Shigesato Itoi runs, the guy who made Earthbound. He runs a stationery company, and he makes these very specific yearly planners that are really, really nice. Really expensive if you're initially getting one with a cover, but they're very nice. Oh yeah, yeah, he does. If you notice, you got the Tamagotchi one. I did get something from the Tamagotchi collection, the little insert that you can put between the pages to write on so that they stay like not bumpy. But the one that I got a cover for is actually one of the Earthbound ones because they do a couple of those each year because he runs a company, so he can just do that. He's like, you know what, we're doing this. I got it was actually a really nice one for this year. It was a lenticular cover that has Mr. Saturn on it, and it's really cute. I've been wanting one of these journals for years, ever since I found out, like, oh hey, they just do like an Earthbound one every year because it's Earthbound Man that does these. Um, and I just never had them because it's like $100 if you want to get like a one of the covers and a journal. The journal is a bit cheaper because you can just swap out the journals per year, um, and just keep the same cover. But they're really like nice quality, which is why I like them so much. Listen, you pick some mine? Yeah, fuck yeah. I would love to see. Because I remember seeing the Tamagotchi one, but I didn't like. Well, I saw like some of the items from the crossover they did, like the thing I got. But I don't think I looked at the actual journals. I know they had some very cute Tamagotchi stickers there as well. I just got like a couple of the normal ones. It's like, oh hey, here's a thing where you can mark an event, just so it's like easy for me to like remember dates and stuff. I've been slacking up a little bit in the last week for writing it, but that's because I wasn't really doing too much. Because I usually try to write in it at least once a day of like, oh hey, I went and did this, I did this, I worked on this, I saw this. Today was a nice day, or today fucking sucked. And it's been like I feel like helpful just to record stuff like that down of thoughts and feelings. Or just like stuff I'm doing. Helps keeping thoughts organized of just like, oh hey, random thought as I'm like about to go to bed. Maybe I should go work on this tomorrow or sometime this week, and that actually kind of helps me remember to go do that thing. So getting into like journaling in that sort of way has been nice. Because I did it a lot more when I was younger, but I haven't done it since probably high school, which was almost 10 years ago, and saying that makes me feel like I'm about to turn into dust. That's fine. Sometimes it's fine being dust. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Um, yeah, do it like that. Actually. Maybe don't have it go up the face. Just have it like that. That's fine. It's good, because actually, yeah, that I have the Notori pulled up on other monitor, and that looks better and accurate to the thing that I am doing. Uh-huh. Yeah, do this. Hmm. Maybe separate some of. Oh, wait. I'm the silly. I see a part of that that is not properly cleaned up. Get over here. You two. You're being a little silly. Not being cleaned up when I thought I had cleaned you up. Uh. There we go. Um. Yeah, okay. Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay. I know what I'm doing. At all times. Right. I was going to do this. Highlight the Satori over here. It's also just really funny to me that her name is just the creature that she is, and then her sister is something entirely else. Instead of, like, maybe making that her last name. There's just something very funny about that. Let's highlight the little loop over here to separate that a little. Because I think that'll just look nicer. Dude, since your head is a hand, does that mean you're drawing with your head? Yeah. I just get to, like, separate my head from my other part of my head, and then I can like work at double speed. But you see, that makes me very tired, so I don't do that. That is my excuse. I mean reason. Wait, music, did you stop? I stopped hearing music and it's not scrolling anymore. Why do you keep stopping? Oh, it's probably because I didn't put the oh hey, you can play more songs thing there. You know, yeah. Burr, burr, burr. That's user nog and I'll see myself now. Boo! Don't worry, we will not throw tomatoes at you. We will simply hand them to you on a platter so that you may perhaps take a bite or make a nice meal for yourself. Because you shouldn't waste food. Can I high five with your head smiles? Of course. Just ignore the fact that it will scream the entire time. A delicious tomato. Yes. Speaking of food, I went ahead and made a nice big pot of pho yesterday, and it was quite delicious. And I made so much that I could put some in the freezer, and I will be able to have some at a later time and not have to cook for 4 hours with it. Because that's how you make food efficiently and tasty. Came out very tasty this time as opposed to when I made it the last time because I just got the spices myself instead of using a pre-made like thing with like the star anise and like the coriander seeds. Not the screaming. Yum pole. I love pole. It is very delicious. if I could, I would just have that and like a handful of like the bean sprouts, and like I think I could sustain off that for quite a while because I like the crunchies. If I'm too scared to cook it, I always order it out. It's not too difficult of a thing. It's the biggest thing of it is you're kind of like babysitting it off and on for like 4 hours. Very basic thing of how you make pho. For those curious, you go down to likely the a Chinese market or some other East Asian like supermarket. You're more likely to find a lot of these things where you get like some beef neck bones because that is like the good thing for the broth. Some kind of cut of meat to like put in with it. That like you can use that meat for like actually eating, but I just usually get like some cheap cuts like what was it? I had like some cheap leftover like sliced, I think it was like lamb stuff that I just wasn't going to use because I forget why, but I just had it in the freezer for a while, probably is why. So you take those, parboil them for like 5 minutes, uh take them out of the water, clean out the pot, and just like rinse the meat with some water, the meat and the bones, and then you throw them in another pot with a lot of water, and then you let that like boil for a second and simmer it for like half an hour with some, what is it, like fish sauce, um ginger, oh wait, yeah, ginger and onion, where you char them a little bit first over the stove or like under a broiler, and then you throw them in so that it gets like extra flavorful. You let it just do its thing for like 30 minutes to an hour ish, just depending on how long you have to do it. Um, and then what else is it? I try to remember. There's like a few other things you throw in, but like you're skimming off like the top of the oh no, wait, no, first you boil the bones and the meat thing first, and then after that you put in the stuff that I mentioned, and you take out that, oh god, well, oh, okay. And then you take out that the whatever meat you were gonna throw in with it, and then you let that go for like 2 to 3 hours, depending on how long and flavorful you want it. And then like in like the last hour that you're going to make it is when you throw in like a little spice bag or like a little cheesecloth with like spices wrapped in it. And all it is just like a few bits of star anise, some coriander seeds, and some whole cloves. Oh, and some cinnamon as well, like cinnamon sticks. Like usually like one or two big ones is good. And then you let that go for like half an hour, and then boom, you have your soup. You just like strain everything out, uh, get your noodles that take like 5 seconds to cook, and then layer it on with whatever toppings you want, like some like thin sliced ribeye meat, bean sprouts, some Thai basil, cilantro. Some people use like I think some lime juice too. And then there you go. And you pour that on top and it cooks the meat, and it's really yummy. It's not too difficult, it just takes a while. So if you have the time, you will be able to make like a big pot, and you can put away like a bunch of it for like a nice rainy day where you're like, fuck, I want some soup. So you can just bring that out, throw it on the stove, and then you have like 10-minute or less pho. Do it take forever? Yeah, it's like 3 to 4 hours. You could theoretically go longer, but that just it's like how much flavor do you want to pack into this? But like the most you really need is like 3.5 or so. But if you have the time for it, it's very worth it. You will get so much soup out of it. You could even just like have the broth itself, and that's just like a nice thing to sip on. Because sometimes I'll just get like a little cube of it and heat it up and just go yummy. I think Satori herself is done. But now we get to make her little creature of a stand thing. So keep that. That's gonna be the cut line, so I'll just turn that off. And then let me get rid of these layers. Ah, she's bald! And then just do that. Do that. Whoop. Wrong layer. Do that. Okay. Whoop. So, Satori, you're gonna make you a big ol' eyeball. This we're gonna want a different brush for, though. Actually, wait, I can just... raise it up to the middle or so. And then... for your eyeball, I'll probably just do the color of your eye thing, because it don't need to be crazy. Maybe do like a little heart thing for the standee part to see the heart. Or, yeah, I could do like the headband. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. Maybe. Who knows? Turn off the... turn you off. Flip. Oh no, this is a line I must encounter there that I draw for 5 million hour. Oh god, I'm in the loop. I'm in the loop. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, that's good enough. I'll take it. I want out. Wait, no, I'm pissed off about it. Wait, wait. Copy, paste. Eh, eh, eh. I'm a fucking genius. Sometimes you have to work smarter, not harder. I'm a genius. Okay. Actually, I want it to be like a little bit bigger. Bigger. It's like, it's gonna be like her whole head. And I also just want that to look nicer. So, got your thing there. Turn that back on. Let's make your funny little eye. Hold on, let me open up. Where are you? This way I have my Yumi's thing for reference up, because I just have Nitori. What file did I save you? Okay, this is the file I saved you in. Or folder, rather. I am good at remembering where I put things. That is a lie. Okay. Okay. Let's make it a little lower so you can actually see her iris. It's not like blocked off by like the... Actually, wait. I may have another genius idea. in which I have to do things less to make it look nice. Hello. Yeah, yeah. My hand? Oh. Why did you give me a ketchup packet? I've been offered a ketchup packet as a offering. I'm just gonna keep it here. It's like when a cat brings you a little squirrel or bird that it caught in a form of respect or bitch you need to eat. Oh, I've been given a straw as well. Thank you. You also still left this Dr. Pepper here. I don't want the Dr. Pepper. Make, but why would you put it in your pants? Okay, that's, you know what, that's fine. You do you. I live in a very funny household with a very funny sheep. Right, the thing I was gonna do that's like big brain as hell. Make it bigger. Yeah. I'm genius. Oh wait. Whoop. There we go. Back to the proper brush. Do gotta smooth this out a little bit. The Galaxy Hand Brain. Yeah, if you look very closely at the palm of my hand, you'll see a tiny, tiny little single cell of a brain. You might have to get like a magnifying glass or a telescope or a magnifying, or not fuck, what's the thing, or microscope. You might have to get one of those to see, but it's there. And it is trying its goddamn best. Let me make you look like a little bit more tired. So shave you. Shaving your eyeball just a bit. I understand. Um, okay. Probably have it closed a little more. And try and like have it like look up. Lably. Actually, I might move the cut thing up a little bit so it's like on her eye forehead. Um, yeah, let's just slide you up a little bit and that should be fine. Should be just fine. Okay. And I'm going to duplicate, rasterize, and then convert brightness to opacity, and that should just leave you here. That way I can go over here and turn this off. And then come back over here, lock your layer, and then do a thing where I put the thing in the thing. And yes! I'm a genius! I know how layers work! Let's see. I could also probably do this for the eye and not have to, like, scream about it. Actually, wait, I can do the thing that I did before. Probably need to be a bit bigger. Raise you up a little bit. Then do the thing where I do this and this. But make it your other bit of outer ring eye color. Actually, just keep it like that. Because we're gonna do the thing again where we duplicate you, and then you're duplicated, and you're rasterized, and then... Wait, fuck, I have to make you white. Hold on. That's such a funny thing to say out of context, but, oh fuck. Alright, now we rasterize you. Rasterize, and then brightness to opacity. And then we take you. Lock, you're already locked. That's good. And then... Cool, and now we can unlock you, erase you. Alright, turn off this. Oh, wait, fuck. Hold on. I have to, like, duplicate you 5 million times, because I made you something else. Okay. I think I have to do the same to the eye, because I can see it coming through a little, just a smidgen bit. Okay, cool. If you rasterizes your layers, get merged. Cool. That is a thing. And then do a color with your pink. A little bit more, a little bit in more. Blurry it down. Scale you up so that it's a bit more consistent. Erase you away. Get purple. Do thing where you are this again. Probably shrink you down because you have a very small pupil. Make you that same color as your thing. Turn you black there, because then I won't have to do the thing where I duplicate the layers 5 million times. Oh, you're a little bumpy. Hold on. Invert. That's better. Then duplicate. Rasterize. Wait, don't rasterize yet. Filter, become white. Now rasterize. Turn thing into thing. You. And then you don't need that. And then you can be erased. And then... Oh, wrong button. Grab you. Color picker. And... Boop. And that's an easy eyeball. What else do you need? What was your hard inventory looks? Okay, so you do need a bit, little bit of your shiny. Turn off symmetry. Go to eyeball, do the clipping onto eyeball, grab eyeball highlights. Oh no, let me out of line hell. Let me out of line hell, please. Okay, cool. That looks fine. And then oh wait, turn back symmetry so this doesn't look whack as hell. Okay, that looks better. Mm, If I take eyeball, yeah, take you. Make a clipping layer on you because I want to do a little darker here. Just to separate that a little more, make you more purple. And then your eyeball that is at the bottom here. I'll just the color for this in a bit. I just mostly want to get like the proper curvature. Actually, doesn't need too much adjusting. Make it a little more saturated. Um, yeah, cool. Right, and the next clip to you, and you get to be a little bit darker, and you're going a little more toward yellow, I think. Mm-hmm. And only just a little bit of that green there. Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Um, and then for your little... Actually, before I forget, turn that off. Grab you. You need a little shadow. If I can make lines happen properly. Yeah, that looks fine. And now... Oh, wait, we still have to do some more stuff to your eye, I think. Methinks. Let me group these into layers so this looks less, like, gross. Cool. Uh, Clip to you. As, I think we might have to be a little... Okay, actually, no. I have big brain, uh, layer types. So do one of those, and yeah. Yeah, there we go. Actually, you're a little bit too, big, I think. So you might have to look at that. Okay. Okay, now we can move on to the heart. And you're fairly simple as well. Oh, wait, I'm a silly little camper. I did not give you eyelashes. How else will you keep dust out of your eye? Yeah, let's do it under the Slayer. Uh, there we go. Some beautiful, beautiful lashes. And then the heart just needs a little thing under for the shadow. Let's make you a little orange. Like, let's make it lighter, more saturated. There we go. Ah, cool. And your cut line is going to be so simple and pleasing to mine eyes. Because you're a circle. I can actually, hold on. Restaurant. Wait, merge selected layer. Just make you this. I may be the smartest creature that's ever lived. This is a lie, but I will pretend such is true. Invert. Ink. Uh, rasterize you again. Bam. Where's button? Where's button? Opacity. There you go. Cool. And then I'm gonna make you red, because that's the color that you are. For your cut line. You. Yeah. And then on that one funny layer underneath, just do like, doesn't matter. Uh, red. And then get like that little bit for the heart. So I'm gonna turn you because they have to make bleed. So that when they cut this, it looks like, oh hey, it's like a lineless heart thing. Because that's all is. Also, I did the other two. Um, show in a second after I do this bit. Oh wait, actually, oh fuck. Yep, wrong thing. And just essentially stretching that out enough so it's like, oh hey, if the color does bleed out a little bit, it doesn't look too weird. It's like, hey, why is this not aligned properly? Actually, I do want to turn one for this. This is probably going to be the simplest base I have, because I'm looking over at Mokuo, the fucking phoenix creature that I don't know what I'm gonna do for her yet. In my brain, I want to do just like either a little egg or a fucked up little chicken head, but it's just her hair on it with a hime cut. Um, yeah. Looking with my eye, let me just double check the oop, oop. A little weird here. Okay. I think that is. Oh, get out of here. Oh, Satori's done here. Yay! Get a look at her. She's pink and colors and she's great. Let me get a screen. Oop. Turn off. Opacity there. So I can get a nice little screenshot of her. So look at and go, I did that later. Cool. Um, alrighty. I can at least start. I'm probably not going to finish Mokuo tonight, but I'll at least start on her because I do want to finish her. Either Racing, well, definitely Racing because I like her a lot, but I also potentially want to do a Sekibanki one and Clown Piece. So I'm hoping I can get those done sometime this week. So I can get those made. But for now, I have the design figured out for Mokuo, so I will grab Mokuo. And I have a little height reference here, so she's gonna be like, her bow's gonna come up to like roughly the little thing there of Mayumi's hair. Okay. Because I do have to like scale these a bit from this file where I just have drafting. Copy you. And paste. No, no. That's one small Mokuo, a tiny little chicken. Alright, let's get you big. Your things like right there, roughly. You're not as tall, but you're gonna be hell of annoying with your wings that I decided to give you because you're wide. Bitty Mokuo, now it's big Mokuo. With her, I didn't have as much of like a thorough design doc for like some specific inspirations, other than I mostly just wanted her to have some wings because she fly around and she goes zip zip zoom. Because some iterations do give her like little fire wings, some don't. Let me see if I can get my documents thing up again. Where are you, Millinote? I'm here, Millinote. Wings good, yes. This one, yes. Yeah, it was mostly just like looking at some of her other iteration designs because they're generally not too different, but slightly because I like that she's kind of like generally has like a bit of a punk depiction, like she's like hands in the pockets, just like, hey, what's good? Um, I think I gave. Oh right, just some notable notes. This was more mental notes for me, but where like the ends of some of her clothes are a bit more singed. Meanwhile, she's just like fine. Uh, yeah, honestly, because I have nothing in crazy particular that I want to change about Mokuo, because I really like Mokuo already as is. It's mostly just small additions and like specific thoughts of how she gestures and the wings. What is he? I think I was thinking of maybe giving her like some kind of like pins on her things, but I don't think she would do that. Just thinking of her character wise. I do also really like Moko's design, yeah. If I had more time this year for making a new cosplay, I would maybe want to do her. Uh, because I think making her pants would just be fun, because they're just big baggy pant. But I'm probably just gonna repurpose the little racing I made last year. Because I'm probably only gonna cosplay one of the days, and the other days I'm just gonna be in something comfy, because I'm gonna be at the booth for a majority of that weekend. So I might as well not like get too dressed up, but do a little bit. Do a smidgen. Yeah. Alright, go away, Millinote. Well, go to my other screen, Millinote. More like. I still need to look at you a little bit while I'm doing some lighting, because I just... Either when I do sketches, they're either very detailed, or I'll just do like a couple of the details, and it's like, I have mostly an idea of what I'm doing for the rest. Mostly just kind of depends on the subject. Get up to stretch a little more. Um, also 2 hours in, so I might just do another like 30 or so. I do have this little egg timer I got. Let's yeah, let's like do it to like 45. Just so I know roughly, like, okay, I should go get up, stop streaming, maybe go chill a little bit with video game, or go shower. Actually, because it's also late and I should do that. Move little egg timer over there. Hopefully, well, I have it behind my mic, so you're probably not going to hear it too much. Uh, I, I like how my mic is because it's a directional thing of like if it's towards the back, you're not going to hear like. Hold on, let me see if yeah, like you can't hear me tapping much on like a thing behind my mic just because of how sound is. I don't think they can hear that if it's like in front. Technology is so cool. Hello, Moko. You're cool and sick and epic. And you're one of my favorites because you're just like a chill creature. And you're like one of the few people in Gensokyo that's not like, oh hey, I'm gonna kill you because you like slightly pissed me off. Because you just do that with your like situationship girlfriend Kaguya. Mostly because she just pisses you off on purpose. I love Touhou and its many people who hate each other. It seems to be a recurring theme. Characters in Touhou, yeah. Yes, there's this one fucking person in like who lives by my house that pisses me off, but you know what? Whatever, I still hang out with them. They can describe like a good chunk of relationships people have. Zune, you have such an interesting way of writing characters. Okay. See, I think I gave you like a little bit more of a cut your bangs a little more because it's both closer to your like initial design. A lot of them tend to give her like more of a like wispier haircut and less of the Hime look. Because she does have a bit of a Hime cut in her initial one, but it's not as prevalent besides like little side things here in her other like redesigns for whatever medias and such. I think it's mostly because people see Kage and it's like, oh yeah, she's like the one who has like a very strong Hime cut, but they both like kind of do. Then again, it's also people interpreting Azun's very old art, where is very hit or miss. Like, hold on, actually, let me show this again because I have this on the Satori sheet of her infamous like baby arms. Where are you, Satori sheet? There you are. Move her to the screen. Yeah, if you look very very closely at Satori's arms here, and look at where they are in relative to the rest of her body, you'll notice that they're coming up a little bit short here. But that's fine, we still love her. It's probably like the most jank I think I've ever seen Zun's art. Like generally, like it's like over the years you can see improvement and changes in his style that are very fun to see. I'm probably a bit biased, but I like a lot more of his art from like around I want to say between like Touhou 12 and like 15, 16. But that might also just be me enjoying those games most, especially 15 for no in particular reasons. Uh, Alright, actually, let me lower this a little bit because I also remember I'm gonna give you like some decently thick eyebrows, but they're like high up over your thing. We're also giving you like, I guess a little bit of five head, but that's fine. You're covered up by your dumb fucking bowl cut looking bangs. Let me adjust this a little bit. Because I think you gotta be a little bit, actually, no, that's fine. We can thicken you up over time. Let me just go over these again, because I don't want too much of a taper for the line art for these. That's why I changed the minimum brush size when I'm doing these ones to, like 45, or normally I have this brush at like 20 or 30. But I want to keep like a mostly even pressure, but like still a little bit of bleh. Guy who has like five brushes he goes between, but like five of like more of those five brushes that are just slight tweaks of all of them to do miscellaneous shit. Ignoring the fact I also have just like within the library of things I've downloaded, I have like a million other brushes that I just never use. I'm like, oh, this would seem helpful for like this one scenario, and then I only touch it once and never again. Or unless it's like some of the cute deco ones where some of them here. Like I actually do use not this one. I do use this one a lot for like this design stuff because it's simple and easy. Um Oh no, wait, no, this is the one I'm thinking of. Because I like how you can make like tiny dot and then you can make them like you can kind of adjust the size of them as you go if you use more pressure. Uh and then these I like for decoration. These are just miscellaneous ones I think I found on the clip store thing. 5 billion brushes, same, yeah. Oh, look at this cool brush! Or something or other that I'm totally gonna use all the time. I used it like twice, maybe. I mean, hey, better having an arsenal than like for the one time you need something very specific and then it makes your life a little bit easier. Alright, I was gonna shift that a little bit. Don't draw Hime cuts enough, so I feel like it always looks a little strange when I do. But it's more just like, oh hey, it's like very, very straight and like direct cut of a haircut. As opposed to something that's a little more, what are words? I don't know, like kind of wispy or just like, layered. I think that's the word that's for it. Because usually I like doing hair with more layered cuts. Okay, I do like that more. Hmm, actually. Guy who changes his mind on his line art like 50 million times. Until something is like good enough. Such is the way. I do want this actually a little rounder now that I'm like doing more of a look-see at some of her art. I don't like the straight shape. Makes me think of fucking Cromer from Limbus. I mean, she's also kind of got the bangs too, so that's probably what's got me thinking of Cromer. I think Mokul would be fine with the robots and not horribly putting what the fuck is the words? Going on essentially a crusade. I don't think she would do that. She'd just be like, I want to sit in the forest and chill and yell at my wife. And then my wife kills me, but I come back, much like William Afton. Not purple guy. I just like love how slapstick her and Kaguya are of just like imagining having that one neighbor you fucking hate but you're both immortal, so you just like continuously kill each other because you're angry and bored. And like you know it's not gonna do anything, but you're just like, fuck it, pissing me off, die. Like I know we'll be back in like 5 minutes, but no, I don't care. You know, normal girlfriend behavior. Yeah, very normal, very normal. Very healthiest relationship in Gensokyo, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I think the ends of her hair too. I wanted to do like some singeing, like soot marks notes for later when I'm actually like coloring and shading and such. I've been in a good mood drawing way, so hopefully it won't take me like a million years to do line art for these. I've been motivated to do things. I may not post things very often, but I'm constantly just sitting like, I like looking at picture, and then I forget social medias exist, so I forget to post things all the time. Like I have like several things sitting in draft that I meant to post, but I'm like, I want to work on this other thing more. I don't want to post. But I know how else are people going to see the things? And I'm like, fuck, you're right. I should probably finish like making one or two of those things sometime this week, hopefully. Should probably do that before the con I have week after next in start of May. God, it is almost halfway through the year-ish. Well, technically it's only like um a fourth-ish, a third-ish almost. But time is fast in the last few months, probably because I've just been working on stuff continuously. So it feels like it's gone a lot faster. Busy bee makes time going. Get a little more. Look, not that. This. I think I like the look of that. Actually, no. Hold on. There's a little bit too much here. I need more stupid fucking straight cut bangs. This year has felt both very long, very short, yeah. Like, I've done a lot of stuff this year, especially in comparison to what I feel like I did last year. But it both feels like I haven't done that much, and also, wow, I actually did like a fuck ton. It just doesn't feel like it. Like, I've gone on a couple of trips, um, did my second and third, like, things at like a con. I'm about to do my fourth and fifth in the upcoming months, potentially more if I get into other things that I've applied for, but if I don't, that's fine. That just gives me more of the year to work on some other projects that I've been wanting to do. Which I'll probably actually do a little survey thing about soon. I have like that in a draft as well somewhere. I'm just like, oh hey, these are project ideas I want to do. What are you most interested in? Um, I'm like, actually, let me take a peep at that. I think I just have like some notes. I'm like, oh hey, this is a thing I kind of want to do. Because I think there was like a Katamari related thing. Something. Oh yeah. Um, one for Project Moon that's like a IDs and different worlds thing. Um, it's just like, oh hey, essentially like a zine. Uh, there was another Pokemon one that I wanted to do potentially, but I might do that maybe next year if I'm still into the idea of that. We shall see. We shall see what comes up. It's a thing of being both routine, like, oh hey, is this a thing that people would probably be actually interested in and making things for? And like, I mean, pretty much all the ones I'm gonna suggest are like, oh hey, this is the thing I really want to do because I think it's fun and silly and fun and cool and fun. And I think other people would enjoy working on project thing if they are interested. Because I really enjoyed running the calendar project last year of figuring out like, oh hey, here's how you like tell people to go do this thing or like arrange all this stuff within a certain amount of time. Because it was kind of like I was essentially using it as like a test of like, oh hey, does it feel like I can manage a project reasonably with multiple people? And also, I did a calendar very specifically because I wanted it to be something I could get done within a short time frame, and also working with like a bit of a smaller group in comparison to like a bigger zine project, because usually that's like 30 or more people on it, and usually you'd have like multiple people moderating. But probably as of right now, it's still only gonna be me. I might grab one or two people who I feel like who are interested and also feel like they could be good with moderating certain parts. But I might just do a few more solo projects in that way, and we'll see. We shall see. I just want to make cool things that I like and are cool. A shrimple little guy over here. I just want to make cool shit. Oh, your face is like so round. Why did I make your face like this? My chud little Mokuo, who is like. She also. I just gave her like a really funny expression. Like she just had a very nice hit of the Zaza, and she's like, bleh. Let me go here. Ba-da-bum. Just peeping the timer. About 25 minutes still left of me working on some stuff. Right. What the fuck was I gonna do with your bows? Right, because your bows are like weirdly like talisman type things, so they're little like meow 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 like sharp edges. Let's. Oh god, how do I want to do this? Okay. All right. I like how it is in. This. It's a little beep, 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 and then you have like going this way, and then like this. Or you got like your ruffles, like you got a bit of ruffle chip in your hair. Wait, I should make this bigger actually. Hold up, scratch that, reverse it, go back. As your Touhou character, you need a very big dumbo and or hat. And if you don't have that, you have something strange and wacky like a cowboy hat. They fucking love socking or dumb, dumb cowboy hat for no reason. I also love how one of my friends lovingly refers to like the kind of hat that like Romelia and Flan have as the diaper hat. Um, definitely. Actually, what if I do a cheeky little thing where I just copy how I made this exact over here because I'm fucking lazy, but that's okay. That's okay, because I'm gonna, yeah, like, nope, don't make it bigger. Yeah, like a little more of an angle and then adjust that, that's fine. Nope, don't delete that. I just put you there. I just put you there, go in your place. Okay, that's better. Hope you. Also, a thing I love doing line art, flip 1,000,000 times because if it looks slightly off from this angle that you're never gonna view this thing at, well, it's a standee, so you might because it's a double-sided. But if you look at it and it's like not right, I fucking explode. I love art. It causes me to explode 10,000,000 times. But don't worry, I come back. I'm fine. I get better. Okay. I like the look of that. It's fine. It's good. Um, yeah, I'll wait to do the patterning on separate layers. Reconstituted. Um, yeah. Bump, bump. But let's see. Check it something. Okay. What the fuck was I thinking with your shit? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Was I basing it off this one for your color? Maybe? Because it has like the same flappy direction with flappy do. Uh, erase this for a second. I must reevaluate angles. Wait, I can just erase this. Or, undo. My brain works. What if I do a little like this? Like this. Just to start with. No, closer. Uh, Good enough. Okay. Um, Hold on. Computer, show me pictures of button-up shirts and styles of them. Button-up shorts, shirt styles. Hello, computer. Okay. Okay, I like how this popped color looks, because she probably would. Oh, actually, yeah, I think this is a note that I made for myself and just forgot of, like, I do want it to be, like, a little open towards the top, and then show that she has, like, bandage wrap, because I like when people do, like, fan art of her, and she just, like, uses bandage wrap for her top under the shirt. Because it looks cool, and is more like, fucking, like, what the fuck's the word I'm thinking of? My brain is frying. I don't know, I've lost it. That's fine. The point is, the bandage shop looks very cool and sick and wild and wacky and cool. And... actually, not copy this image, put it in my little notes. I can put that on the Moko sheet for later. Just to stay consistent with the design thing that I like of this with the popped collar. Because everyone knows, you got the popped collar, then you're a cool guy. Wait, am I doing it correctly? No, I'm not. Wait, your neck is a little fucked up. That's what's bothering me. I've cracked the code. I mean, I've cracked part of it. I still have to line the rest of it. And that's a puzzle in it and of itself for me. Lining is the thing that sends me to the deepest parts of hell, but you give me a coloring book and I am the happiest camper that ever was. Probably why I like doing lineless style when I do it sometimes. But I have to use like 109% of my brain power to do it, like, well. It's either I go into a flow state and not think about things, or I have to overthink it and go insane. It is one or the other. So I guess that's also why I like streaming art, because I will just start talking and talking, and then I look and I'm like, oh, hey, I made a thing. That's crazy. It's also nice with, like, the little parallel work thing I do with people sometimes of, just like, oh, hey, I'm working on thing, you're working on thing, we're probably just, like, talking about something, or throw on, like, music or some kind of Minecraft video in the back, and then it's like, oh, hey, I finished working on the thing I did. Yay! Yippee! Mm. Don't make tangent line, don't make tangent line, or you will scream. You will be upset about it. And by you, I mean me. I will be upset about the tangent line. I will look at it and just combust. Because it draws the eye, but, like, in the bad way. Like, hey, that doesn't look right. Evil tangents. Ba, 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 ba. We'll do your face later. I want to be able to, like, think about it a little more. It's definitely, like, a little bit droopy eyed, just like, hey, what's good? What's happening? What's up? And then your pants that are, like, stupidly up to your chest, because you have the energy of, like, 90s guy. The high waist pants. And, like, the fucking, you would wear, like, the fucking mom jeans. You get, like, a cable knit sweater or something. That might be fun as, like, a little casual outfit thing. I'll keep that in my mind for later. Just a fun thing to draw. Your shoot. Uh, it would be a little messy, I think. So you get it, like, folding over this way. Not, like, messy, but, like, and even like that, because that's how shirts work. I know how to draw circles. I know how to draw circles. You can draw a circle, buddy. Cool. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Now do another one. Actually, no, don't even do another. Actually, yeah, do another one. Don't copy and paste it because it's too close. It's not like you're mirroring it where it doesn't look as weird. Okay, that one's not too bad. I lied. Going mannequin insane over fucking circles. This is simply how I do. Wait. It's a little chilly, so I'll turn that fan off. Okay. But let me take a sippy. Hello, timer. I got about like 10 minutes left. That's fine. I'm still alive. I'm still chugging. Scroll up to see other Mokwa. Hello. Hello, Mokwa. Hi, hi, hello, hi. Definitely change that. Oh wait, this is the one that was pissing me off. I remember you from a minute ago. Maybe if I change the hair, this will make me less upset. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Oh no, the yawns are coming. They're coming to take me away to the wonderful land of Dreamland. That's fine, I go get to meet Kirby. I hear he's a very chill guy and will not eat my lunch. Surely this will not cause issues with other such people he has eaten the lunch of. Or people eating his lunch, as in fucking Squeak Squad. The horrors a little guy will commit just for a piece of cake. Do not mess with Kirby and his fucking meals. Do a little bit of a because that's where you have like your little fasteners, I think is the word for this little thing of a strap that people would have on their like shirts. I should get a set of fasteners for some of my dress shirts. I think that just look cool. Especially of late, I've had fun going to various thrift stores. Uh, just in general, around places I've been traveling. And just getting new sets of clothes in wardrobe and just having fun with like outfits. Though I think there's a few pieces I need to like stitch up by hand because they had like a little bit of damage to them. Uh, but that's fine. They were like very fixable. Like, okay, I just need to redo a stitch here because it's a little loose. I have a little pile behind me on my sewing machine. I should probably take care of that maybe sometime this week if I'm not uh absorbed into other work. Alright, let's get your crazy high-waisted pant. And I definitely exaggerated how high-waisted they are a bit more, I think, than in her art, because I actually like the look of high-waisted pant. But you have to do it with certain outfits to pull it off. Can't just take any old shirt and any old pant. She has like these like it's like I think it's supposed to be like similar to a hammock, but it's not like quite that. It's definitely like quite. It's like parachute pants mixed with them, but they're also like different in every iteration that she has, like slightly different. Like in her base one, it looks like she has something like under it too. That might actually be like a some kind of hammock that she has. But then some of them made them like khakis for her, or just like some do like just straight overalls that are just like lower down, like midway through the chest instead of like lower, or yeah, they're higher up, like midway through the chest instead of like lower down by her waist. It's very interesting interpretations, though. I think I also like the overalls look when people do that too. Overalls are also just very nice bit of cloth. I actually don't see often as much in just people generally wearing. I know definitely I've been wanting to thrift like a pair of overalls and do like some patches on it just for fun. Make it fun and silly and colorful. I've also not found a good set with which I could do that with. Oh well, perhaps on another of my travels and journeys I shall find such goods, because I know in June when I'm going over to California for Touhou Fest, um I know there's at least one or two thrift shops that we want to go visit for local friend who is tabling with me. So I'm excited for that too, for getting some fun clothes and seeing cool things. Um, Yeah, because these, for her, I'm gonna make them kind of overall-y, so it's just gonna have, like whatever the fuck she has, it's like, well, actually, wait, I just have a reference thing I can pull up here from other screen, and I can point with my big finger. Oh wait, you can't see it on that if I do it here, hold on, let me, do it here? Ah, yeah, okay, that's the right layer for it. But yeah, no, I can see that proper. Like, she has like this like weird kind of thing here. I can't quite tell, but it looks like it's something separate from like the top layer. And then here it just looks like straight parachute pants. And then, oh yeah, here's like the shirt thing I was using for reference that I slapped in here. Um, and then like this, it's like, yeah, it's like khakis. Make it like khakis here, like where it's like halfway up the calf. So I'm not quite sure, but again, that's kind of the. Oh fuck! Oh, my windows, come back. Hold on. Everything decided to like minimize. Get back here. Ah, egg, egg. Okay, the egg went off. Hold on. Let me fix that so I can actually see images and such things as text in OBS. Uh, where's the window? Uh, okay, there we go. Turn you off. Yep. Yeah. The curse of so many different versions. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse of you don't have to be exact with your iterations, but also you can do. If you do want to be exact with something, it's kind of hard to tell for other reference images. Eh, pros and cons. But yeah, I think that will be it for stream time for now. Um, it will go chill, where I've worked very much on things today, and I should not overwork my hands, and that is a thing I must hammer into my brain of everything must not be something you have to work on constantly. But yeah, I hope you all have a good night or day or whatever the fuck the time is for you. Thank you for stream. Have a good chill times. Yeah, thank you, Peachy. You guys have a good night. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.